Greetings and welcome back to Crusader Kings 3. And to be more specific, welcome back to our run in Scandinavia. In the previous episode of this series, we managed to reach an important milestone of our run, which is the Fate Reformation of the Asatru Fate. As you can see, now Asatru is an organized Norse fate. And this is an important achievement to then be able one day to adopt feudal ways. As you can see, basically we have all requirements. I could also easily move to absolute tribal authority, so we can consider this also the first one is already achieved. On the other hand, I will not adopt feudal ways for the moment, because I think we need to expand our territories further before becoming officially a feudal society. On the other hand, of course, it will be also nice to do it, because then we will have all the requirement basically to enjoy fully the content of Royal Court, the expansion of CK3. There is actually something that unfortunately I have realized only at the end of the last episode, and this is the fact that even though I have created the role of the Head of Fate, I didn't manage to get this to my family. As you can see, the Head of Fate still has to be created. Your realm does not contain at least 2 Asatru holy sites with Asatru alders. But what do they mean? I mean, they are, because in the end this is an Asatru alder. But it's old Asatru. Maybe this is the problem. I'm not really sure if I understand what is the problem, to be honest. This is old Asatru. Maybe it's because they did not convert yet to the new fate. Could it be that? I might at this point maybe revoke the title. If I have the chance, that could be an option. And in that way I will have then 2 domains immediately under the new fate, and most likely I will be able then to claim for the Head of Fate. Okay, let's bring back this money to this gold to our territory, and then I would like also to check another thing. Why my core physician hates me? This is unacceptable. I have to sway him, otherwise I risk being killed by him. Old Asatru, can I demand conversion? He will accept. Good. I would like to take a look at something here. Paderborn. If I will try to conquer Paderborn, I think I have to go here and conquer all these counties until I can reach Paderborn. Because I was also thinking if maybe this will be a faster way to get our hands on another holy site. This is very small. This is very small. This is very small. Actually, we could try. Let's do it. Then I will free those territories once I will give it to somebody who belongs maybe to my family but does not inherit. Something like that. I have no interest in keeping these territories. I just want to reach Paderborn. Actually, I made a mistake there, by the way. I should have first landed on another part of the territory. Like here, for example, and then move to the city. Because in this way I will have reduced the disembarkment penalty. Now, this gentleman here, he has no alliances. Let's declare war for the county. We don't care much about these territories, as I said. Then we move. Then we move our rally point here. Raise all armies. Very good. And then we move them straight here. We are quickly penetrating this part of Europe. 50%. We can go with the siege. In the meantime, my son became a man. He could already inherit my territories. But King Gotthard is now 50 years old and is still doing fine. They charge us again. they get destroyed. So another one very small with no allies. Let's take advantage of this as well, my friend. Osnabrück. Buff. For the county. Yes. Raise all armies and go straight here. Call to war. Mstislav from Lutetia want me to join against Lusatia and Spreewald. So this is my area, just for you to know. I live in Germany and I'm not too far from Spreewald, which is in Brandenburg. I will accept, but I will not join the war immediately. First I want to reach Paderborn. So let's kick some other S's. Faction created against me. Peasant trouble. Ah, Nuplan. War declared. From Morai. Ah, these people don't forget me. I killed their king after all. This is an holy war for Faroe Island. I mean, I could give them Faroe Island, to be honest. I mean, they keep insisting on this Faroe Island. They are so salty about this Faroe Island. I already managed to push them back once. And they have too many soldiers and too many alliances, and I have other problems to deal with. You know what? I will rally the troop and give them the territory. Let's do it. Enjoy it. I couldn't care less about Faroe Island right now. My priorities are the holy sites. Another county is one here. I don't want to be distracted by things I couldn't care less about. So let's see. This is a religious paragon Catholic with terrible stats. You know already what's happening, right? Bye bye. Puff. The second one, 31 years old. Has decent stats for martial, for intrigue, for prowess. I don't think he can pay exactly, but I can demand conversion and recruit. Puff. This one, 51 years old and infirm. I save you from pain. Unless you can pay. No. I save you from pain. We remain with other two. Let's take a look. This is 39 years old. Generous, shy, trusting, a mastermind philosopher. I don't think he will pay exactly. He has a claim on Olderburg. Demand conversion, renounce claiming, and recruit. Puff. Just because he has decent learning. And this one, 37. Nice stewardship, nice learning. We might save him as well. Ah, he can pay. But why only 10? He has 82. You don't want to pay for your own, for being saved. What is going on here? Okay, but let's recruit. He has good stats. Might be useful one day. Puff, and then we convert him. At least 2 we executed. Still okay. So now we can disband the army. Let's move our soldiers here. And let's declare war on this gentleman for the county of Paderborn. Yes. Raise all armies. And move straight here. Let's do it for Odin. Then I will give away all these territories and I will make them independent, I swear. I'm also tempted to make this independent. So I really don't care about this territory and about all these territories I'm conquering. I just want to be able to fully reform the faith, placing myself as the head of faith. And in the meantime we have won also this other territory. Very good. even got a lot of gold. Let's take a look. No prisoners. Okay, but at least now we should have full control of 2 holy sites. Which means also that now I can create the Head of Fate. It will cost me 250 of piety, but I will create the Head of Fate. And now my Fate Reformation is truly completed. Now I'm very satisfied. Now it feels like it is done. Ah, okay, here it is. Ottar declared Fylkir or Fylkir, I don't know. I will lead Asatru into a new golden age. Glory to Odin. Bam! Very good. So we can already start getting rid of all these titles recently acquired and then making independent. I will give them away all to random noble Sami Norse culture, and then I will make them independent. Puff! And then to different people, because I want them to be... I don't want to give too much advantage to any of them. Grant 2. Grant 2. Can start making all these little rulers independent. Grant independence. Gain sturdy of opinion. Get a truce for 10 years, become independent. I will gain stress, but I don't care. Conquering territories to then give them away like that. Mental break, this is known, this is expected. Let's use this. Stress reduced. I could also give away this one to save myself from additional troubles, to be honest. Also, they're old Asatru, they don't want to convert. And in any case, they will always have poor opinion of me because I'm not feudal and I'm also not planning to expand here. So for me, they can become independent. So now I'm a paragon of virtue. I'm illustrious. I have an incredible amount of gold. And I'm quite happy with what we have achieved at this point. Yeah. Okay, we can convert from the old Asatru to the new Asatru. And it's actually quite fast. 4 years for this lady who has poor learning though. Let's place my core physician and champion. Yeah, and it will take only 2 years. Very good. He's a criminal, but I think it's good. Then let's promote the culture, the new culture that we have. Let's start from here. Disrupt schemes. Here let's improve our armies, or do we have areas to take control of? Not really. I mean, only here and there, but okay, we could go here maybe. No, not really. It's not even my problem, at least not directly. And it's better to farm levies. So okay, 8 years left, 2 years left, and then we can continue progressively to convert to the new culture and the new fate. Let's give these titles away and let's take a look. So this lady here has 400. Honestly, I will give it to her. She's also Sami Norse, so let's do it. Grand title. This and this. And then this one I will give it to another one. This has generally good stats and is young, and he also has good stewardship. Is Sami Norse. But it's still old as Atru. Well, let's try anyway. Let's give it to him and let's hope that then I can convert him to the new fate. Yes. Demand conversion, yes. Now I am down with the numbers of domain again. I'm actually 4 of 5. Vassal and champion, what do you want? He will place himself in the council, I'm pretty sure. On the other hand, we are 52 years old. I should not accept, but I want him to convert. Okay, let's not. Very well, very well. So honestly, I'm happy with what it was done until this point. Honestly, I will even make a little feast, even if it costs a lot. We have a lot of gold. Let's do it because I want to improve even the relationship with the vassal more. And then probably we will end the episode for today. And from the next episode we can start thinking of new expansion, of declaring new wars. Because at this point we are basically done with everything that I wanted to achieve. The only thing that is missing... faction created against me. The only thing that is missing is, let's say, the additional territories. Because I could already basically adopt feudal ways. I could easily move to absolute tribal authority, as already explained. But I don't want to do it now because we are very far from the empire goal. And yeah, it makes no sense to do it now. So I would rather focus now on the expansion, but everything else is done because we have done the innovations. We already started to merge culture. We started to we reformed the faith. So we have just to spread the new culture and the new faith, and then we can start declaring wars over wars, over wars, and over wars to expand more. We have a peasant trouble. This is where back home. Okay, we should be able to control it easily, and in any case they are too weak. We went up to 7,700 levies and soldiers, and this is also because now we are within the limit of domains. And this is it for today. So guys, as always, I can only invite you to join our episode, our next episode of this series, if this will be the case. Guys, see you in the next video. Cheers.